Hey, Jeff, do you know what type of podcast we are?
Well, we're not a history podcast.
That's correct. We're a comedy podcast. So any jokes, skits, or anything else we say is not reflective of our organizations, businesses, or any sponsors that we're associated with, even charities. So remind yourself, if you're offended, it's okay. It's just a joke.
Comic books, movies, growing up with Rokusuki. Superman before Zack Snyder ruined him. Michael Keaton was the best Batman, while Christian Bale was just deadpan. No one remembers the other ones. Princess Leia in bikinis and Transformer Lamborghinis. Please don't let Shia LaBeouf ever act again.
Please, God, no.
Remembering tales from the crypt, back when Michael Bay wrote good scripts.
He wrote the
All
scripts.
right here is no mystery. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas.
Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 576, the Floppy Awards. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
Blake.
Hey, I'm Jim.
I'm Brian.
I'm Scab Blake.
Scab Jeff here again.
Look at that.
Oh.
We go from not having you here and from February until 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row.
To be fair, we have asked Scab Jeff to be on the show several times, and he was always busy.
Yeah, he's in the Dakotas.
That's true. With
and
his
you
swinger.
asked me day of.
That's true.
Well, that's when we know we need help.
Hey, can you make it out here in Harrison in about 9 minutes?
Well, I'm in a swingers party in North Dakota. I don't think I'm going to make it. Give me a little bit of time.
We talked about that last week. We don't need to talk about it this week.
Sorry. So we're all back this week.
Everybody's back.
Last week was so much fun, we decided to do it again.
Everybody have a good holiday? Good Christmas?
It was fantastic.
Great.
My
Great.
present from Jeff still hasn't gotten here yet.
It got here the day after.
Do you really trust
No
that?
thanks to Doug.
Yeah, Doug. What's up with that?
I get to enjoy my holiday, too.
Do you? Because you didn't show up to the family get-together.
That's how I enjoyed it.
Oh, okay. Good call. Good call.
That
You know how you make
is
sure-
his Christmas present to you.
Well, you missed it because we buried cats in the backyard. Roadkill. So it's okay.
You know how you make sure it shows up on time? Go out to a store yourself and buy it.
There are no stores
It wasn't
open.
available at a store.
Then buy him something different.
If everyone did that, then you wouldn't have a job.
Oh, geez. Here we go.
I could retire. That's fine.
Can you? You're horse rich or horse poor. I'm not sure which one.
So this past week, I decided I'd try to work from home, and people just called me an alcoholic.
Did you get a lot of people coming to your door for a beer?
No.
Oh.
I just drank it myself.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So we're all here. It's the big, if this is your first time, it's the Floppy Awards. We do a big award ceremony every year. Canadian of the Year is the big one. Many prestigious people have done it.
If this is your first year, how did you come up with the name Floppies?
To be fair, I'm not sure how we came up with the name Floppy.
Well, you named it after the award.
I'm not really sure how we came up with the Floppy. I think we did Idris Elba, right?
Probably.
There you go. His Floppy, which is, whether it's real or not, I don't care. It's impressive.
Brian has the most confused look on his face.
It's real.
It is.
And it's
Fabulous.
It's fabulous.
Spectacular.
So we got Salty Lang.
What would it be if it weren't real?
It was a mic wire is what the one rumor is, right?
Yeah,
microphone
something
wire
like that.
bump is like. So we have presentations from EILFM, Salty Language, and from the Pop Culture Cafe. So we appreciate that. We'll get to them in a bit. So yeah, we're started off here. We each get a vote. And then we did do these polls online at Bad Ideas Podcast, History of Bad Ideas on Facebook, on Blue Sky. We did have these polls out there that people could vote for. So the fans get a vote, get a pick, and then we pick. So this one, though, is just Hobie because we've tried all these flavors.
Oh, before we do this, Jason.
Yes, go ahead.
So last week, I had several bribes from Dr. Dana that I brought. She also, this week, sent me a final last push to ensure she's Canadian of the Year for the third time.
Oh, jeez.
She's going after Nichols' record.
Oh, Jeff's going to love you. Love
She
her.
sent us our favorite, the chocolate peanut butter pie Oreos.
All right.
Amazing.
And,
That's a
Do
step
it.
in the right direction.
Do it, Blake.
and she sent us 2 boxes of Little Debbie Christmas trees.
Hey, those were 2 for $6 at the Kroger.
You know, I don't know what they have in Louisville.
Oh.
They have Kroger.
I'm sure they do.
Did Dr. Dana come back for Christmas?
She did not. She had to work.
Gotcha.
So we will be celebrating our Christmas in the new year.
Okay.
New Christmas.
That's right.
Blake, what do you think about those chocolate peanut butter pie Oreos?
Yes.
Man of few words. Best color man in the business.
So, just wanted to get those in before
She
we
really likes that award, doesn't she?
She loves it.
I think she might take it more seriously than anybody else.
Scab Randall, Ms. Marbles, and Dr. Dana have been the Tri-Canadians of the Year. First time we ever had 3 Canadians of the Year.
I think they represented us well this past year.
Yes. It ends tonight, so we'll see who takes over. Big Canadian of the Year is who promotes us. They give us bribes. Basically, it's
It's for the best person on the entire planet.
yes,
Yeah.
to reflect us.
Doesn't even have to reflect us. It's who we just
yeah.
think is the best person.
Yeah.
Now,
Bribes
granted,
help.
making us look good and giving us bribes really is a
We're
step
very
in the right
self-indulgent.
direction.
We're not.
I will say being Canadian actually does help your favor.
Yes. Scab Jeff. Have
Yes.
you ever won a floppy?
I don't remember. I think so.
Jeff, has he?
No, you have never
Oh.
won a floppy.
Well, let's look through the long history and just
I
make
think
sure.
you've lost the most
Nope.
floppies.
Okay, so
Is it true that you lost a floppy because you didn't vote for yourself?
How many years ago? Was that 2 years ago?
yes.
What,
That was when you were
it for?
drunk.
What was it for?
Probably a Canadian,
Canadian of the Year.
Oh, I could have won the big one.
No, I think it was Best Morris, and you wanted to win Canadian of the Year, so you didn't want to win one earlier.
Jeff, do you have sound effects ready for the cheering?
I mean, you do only get one singular vote for this entire thing, right?
yes. Use it well. He's going to use it on the Oreo.
The laughs are ready. The
So
cheers
we're
are ready.
not going to put in the I get my 1 second vote per one
No.
that the mailman may have instituted last
off
year.
air. Well, before we started, Doug trying to change the rules of the floppies.
What are the rules of the floppy?
He can say whatever
There
he
are no
wants.
rules.
Whatever we want them to be.
Welcome to Thunderdome.
I'm going to take my extra vote when I feel it is appropriate.
Okay, so first category. This is a new one. Best Oreo of the Year 2024.
This was a good year for Oreos.
We ate a lot of them.
Gluten-free mint Oreo.
Pretty good.
Golden gluten-free Oreo. The Oreo black and white cookie. Kind of disappointing.
Yeah, I wanted more.
Mint chip Oreos.
It was okay.
Sour Patch Oreos. Very good. Dirt Cake Oreos.
It wasn't a whole lot different.
Space Dunk Oreos. That's the one that had the pops in the middle.
Yeah, along with the Star Wars ones had similar in it.
I like the poppies in the middle. Those are good.
Festive Holiday Oreos.
Just different color.
Just the cream is red or green.
Oreo Coca-Cola Cookies.
They also had little pops.
Those had little
in them.
pops and a slight cola taste.
Star Wars Light and Dark Oreos.
They had the pop in the
Yeah.
middle.
There was something about those where, like, I had some at home and I just, like, would eat one and I'm like, there's something, this is different than a regular Oreo, but I can't tell what.
The Star
And
Wars
then I
ones.
realized it was the pops. Mm-hmm. And I kind of got addicted to the pops, so I ate, like, a whole box of Star Wars in, like, one sitting.
The light or dark side.
Both.
Oh, okay.
The dark, because I think they were red, yeah.
And then churro Oreos. I don't remember those that much.
They were tasty.
They were really good.
I still had some in my house. that
Okay.
We finished, I think, this week.
So, Doug, what is your vote?
I could be wrong.
Into the mic.
I believe I brought the Sour Patch Oreos.
Yeah.
So I want to vote for them, so maybe it takes some of the heat off me because I may have brought something that wasn't quite up to everybody's standards that I still take shit
Ranch
about.
fucking ice cream.
Wow, Doug is trying to take credit for the Sour Patch Oreos.
Okay, go to Blake with this one.
I only brought like 7 packs of those in.
I have to vote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Are you voting?
He's
for all?
hobbying this.
13. 13 votes.
You're voting for all of them. All of them. Okay, they all get one, so that means they all get knocked out. I'm going with mine, the one that I've bought the most packages of. Like, I went back to the store and bought. I'm going Sour Patch Oreos. I'm going Sour Patch. Brian.
Let's see here.
Dirt Cake was up there, though.
I will cast my vote for the churros.
Okay.
Churro. 2 for churro.
The churro one was probably my second favorite, but I am going to have to go with the one that I bought 4 stores out of. And that is the Sour Patch Oreos.
Yeah. 4 votes for Sour Patch, 2 for Churro. Jeff. Scab Jeff.
I'm not sure I tried any of these, and I'm not much of a sweet eater, so who can I bribe with my vote to give their Oreo a win?
We don't really care on this one.
Okay.
We all win.
I do care, but it looks like what I'm voting for is in the lead, so.
I'll go churro Oreos.
Nice.
Oh.
Jeff.
3 for churro, 4 for Sour Patch. Oh, Sour Patch all the way.
Yeah.
I think that was the best bite of food I had all year.
So, welcome. Let's do congratulations. Let's get the crowd going here. For Sour Patch Oreos wins their first floppy. Congratulations.
Yeah, take that, Brennan Lee Mulligan, saying, we don't need to make new Oreo flavors.
Yeah, I like you, Brendan, but screw you.
I would hope Oreo in the new year brings back peanut butter and jelly, because I really want to try that.
Do you know what was fantastic we had last week?
What?
Peanut butter and jelly M&M.
Yeah.
Those were delightful.
Jim, did you bring the most recent one? Was that gluten-free mint Oreos?
Yes.
Those were pretty good.
They were. I mean,
Those were very good. Those were in my top 3 for the year.
the gluten-free ones, the cookie is crispier.
Crispier.
Yeah.
Crispier cookie, which makes a difference.
Well, it's the gluten they take out, so a
So the
Again,
gluten is a little mushy.
little chewier.
But I did have my gluten gluten
Shaker.
So I sprinkled gluten on all mine.
Yeah, you got to travel with that.
Let's see here.
Wow, we're off to a strong start.
Yeah. Next category. Here we go. Best TV superhero series of 2024. There wasn't many. We had The Boys. This is in 2 categories. The Boys, Agatha All Along, Echo. This says Echo 4265. I don't think that's right.
Yeah, it's just Echo.
Invincible Season 2 Part 2. And winning with that, the fan vote was Agatha All Along. So they get a vote. And then poll 2 was Superman and Lois, X-Men 97, Umbrella Academy, and The Penguin. And it's a surprise, Superman and Lois won. They got a lot of votes this year.
That's odd.
Brian is so angry right now.
I'm a little peeved.
Well, then change it with your vote.
So, here we go. Blake, what is your pick? Of all 8 of these, what is your pick for the superhero show of the year?
The Penguin. I mean, honestly, how could anybody vote against it?
Okay.
It humanizes bad guys, and then at the very end of the last episode, the Penguin is just fucking perverty evil.
Okay.
Spoiler
Come on,
alert.
man. Spoiler if you haven't watched it. Go watch it because it's a really good series and episodes. I think what's his name?
Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell did a great job, except they're trying to get him back for season 2, but he doesn't want to because that
It takes 3.5 hours to get him in the
3.5
suit
hours to
every
get into it,
day.
and he's like, ugh. But I'll tell you what.
Maybe if you just hired somebody that looked like the Penguin, you wouldn't need to put someone in
Danny
prosthetics.
DeVito?
He can just gain the weight.
But yeah, you can tell.
If he was a true method actor,
It's a great. He does a
like Rob McElhenney.
yeah. It's like Colin
Fat
Farrell,
Mac.
outside of the costume, just a great job and a great storyline. 1 through 10, all the episodes. Loved them all.
I don't know. He didn't squawk enough like Burgess Meredith for me.
It's a more serious, dark, kind of realistic Penguin. That's what I liked about it, too.
I'm offended. I'm tired of skinny people playing fat people in shows. Like, I mean, you win Academy Award because you put a fat suit on.
Get the dinks involved in this. Let's see here. My vote is X-Men 97. Really enjoyed it this year. Really enjoyed it. Brian.
Penguin.
Okay. Jim?
I'm going to go with what Jeff's going to vote for. Agatha All Along.
Okay. Scab Jeff?
I didn't.
Doesn't matter.
I think Umbrella Academy is the only one I saw. So, what's X-Men 97? Is that
The animated
cartoon? It's a continuation of the 90s X-Men.
I'll vote for that one. I liked the X-Men back in the 90s.
Jeff?
Jim is correct. I am voting for Agatha All Along.
Doug?
Since it's probably the only one I've seen, I'll go with Agatha All Along.
Wow. So Agatha All Along wins the TV superhero series of the year, much to Brian and Blake's chagrin.
They're looking mad.
Doug, I thought you were going to go with Echo.
Drown my sorrows.
No.
Oreo treats.
And it's nothing against the Penguin, but Agatha All Along was, like, really well done.
I think it had my favorite episode of television this past year.
So,
Man.
And I did watch Echo, and I'm voting for Agatha.
Going switching real quick here to best superhero film of 2024.
We're going from TV show to film.
This is a rough one. We had Venom 3, The Last Dance, Madam Web, Deadpool and Wolverine, and Joker Folie et Deux.
That's why you came back this week, just so you could do that impersonation.
I was placed back in the impersonation chair.
He's been working on it all week, so
Yeah.
he wanted to show it
Hey,
off.
I'm all for it.
Deadpool and Wolverine won the fan vote with 60% of the vote, to shock of nobody. I'm going to vote for Deadpool and Wolverine. Brian?
Well, Madam Web was really bad, and I didn't see it. I'll go with Deadpool.
Okay.
Deadpool Wolverine was fantastic, so I'll vote Venom.
Wait a minute. What did you pick, Brian? What did you pick?
He picked Deadpool.
Okay, just making sure.
It was close.
So
though.
we got
I mean,
Venom, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will
Scab?
vote. I will vote for Venom.
So that's another Deadpool vote?
No,
regular
that's
Jeff?
going to be for my worst superhero movie.
I am voting Joker for Folie à Deux.
Okay. Doug?
Just to get a little bit of interest here, I'll take Venom.
Blake, it comes down to you.
How can you go? Deadpool and Wolverine is the best fucking movie of the year. That's all there is to it.
That's a tie,
I'm not going to do any
No. Venom has
shit.
3. Deadpool has 4.
Oh, yeah, because the fan vote.
The fan vote counts.
Yep.
The fans put this one over.
Good job,
Good job,
Deadpool and Wolverine.
fans. The fans have spoken. I guess we got to go with them.
Madam Web's like, hey.
No vote for Madam Web.
I almost want to use my bonus vote for Venom.
No, you blew it.
I mean, you can,
Everyone gets one bonus vote, right?
but we've already clapped and
No,
everything.
guests don't.
Oh, okay, just us.
Just hosts.
Well, then we switch gears. We go worst superhero film of 2024. Joker, Folie à Deux, Madam Web, and The Crow.
Do we want to add Kraven the Hunter?
Yeah, we throw that in there, too.
And Deadpool and Wolverine.
You can vote for whatever you want to vote for, whether it's on the list
Yeah,
or not.
you don't have to. You can
Yeah,
go
you-
off the...
Well, I know, but
Madam Web gets a vote for fan vote. Brian, you're first. What's your pick?
I'm going to say Kraven the Hunter.
Okay. Jim?
I'm going to go Madam Web.
Okay. Brian? I'm sorry, Scab Jeff.
I'll probably go with no.
Scab Jeff?
Deadpool and Wolverine, the Passion of the Christ of superhero films. No character development. Expect you to know everything going in.
I really don't think there's much character to develop, to be honest.
Well, they expect you to know who Elektra is going in.
Well,
Or it
yeah,
doesn't
because they
mean
put out
anything.
an Electra movie already. If you don't know that, then
20 years ago.
And several Blade films are also out there.
And then there was that guy who was speaking with the French accent. I forget how that goes.
my name is Gambit. I like to hit you with a croissant.
I mean, if it wasn't Tate's, if it was Taylor Kitsch, then I probably would have voted for best film.
That's a good call. Jeff?
This is tough. Morbius wasn't last year, was it?
No, I checked.
I think I'm going to go Madam Web.
I think you have to with the trailer alone.
I don't have to.
Doug?
Yeah, I think Madam Web.
Blake?
I take pride in saying I did not watch any of these fucking turds.
So what's your vote?
All of them.
Okay. I'm just going to go, just because they remade it for no reason, The Crow. I'm going The Crow.
I'll do that.
Yeah, there, Jeff. Blake went to The Crow too. Okay, so we got
I just gave all of them a vote, Blake. Come on.
well, screw him. Mark him off.
This guy, you're dead.
Cross him off. Madam Web wins the worst film of the year after being up for best film as well. It's a tough call. Whew.
Whoa. It's like almost whoever put these polls together doesn't know what they're doing.
No, it's also because there was no superhero films this year.
It was a down year for him.
It was.
Finally.
I mean, there was no Aquaman out this year.
No.
No Kung Fu Panda.
Did DC have anything this year?
There was a Kung Fu Panda, but I don't think that's real superhero. Also, Doug was nice enough to
Is
give
Kung
us...
Fu a superpower? I mean,
Everybody was Kung
Talking
Fu
Panda is
fighting.
superpower.
No. All the animals talk. There's nothing super about it.
Doug did give us a nice article from Food and Wine. Good job, Doug. Best researcher in the business. The Oreo's coming out next year. And this year. December 26th, Game Day cookies. Basically, it's Oreos with just football symbols on them.
Oh, fantastic.
Those are going to taste so much better.
Oreo Load It, January 3rd. These cookies feature the signature Oreo chocolate cookie with original mega stuff level cream and are loaded with bits of real Oreo cookie pieces.
So
it's the cookies and cream again.
So it's mega stuffed cookies and cream.
Yeah.
January 3rd is Golden Oreo Cakesters. After more than a decade, Golden Oreo Cakesters are becoming a permanent addition to the lineup.
I haven't tried the golden cakester yet. I've had the mint, the regular.
January 3rd, Oreo Irish Cream Thins.
I am so incredibly excited
Original
for those.
thin cookies filled with Irish cream flavored. Oreo Frozen Treats, Oreo Bites, and Oreo Mini Bars.
I mean, they
both
already
available.
have several different Oreo ice cream bars out.
yeah, they
but-
have the mint chocolate ones are actually my favorite of the ice cream ones.
So that's so
cream
far. I'm sure there'll be more
bar.
next year, but that's it for right now. So there you go.
Oh, that's all we got now? Oh, I was expecting the good.
That's for January. Let's see here. Best animated film, 2024. The picks were Wild Robot, Scab Jeff's favorite movie, Kung Fu Panda 4, Transformers 1, and Inside Out 2.
Why would the second highest grossing animated film be on?
Doug, you're going in and out there.
Oh, okay. Moana 2.
Oh, that wasn't out when it came out, so now we're going to put Moana 2 in there.
It wasn't out when it came out.
When the votes came out.
Came out at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it wasn't. The
It's
votes
now
came out.
like the middle of December.
Hey, shut up, Doug. You do your list. Transformers 1 gets a vote. So there you go. That's the fan vote.
The fans voted for Transformers.
Got good reviews. Jim, what's your vote?
I'm going to go with the fans here. I'm going to Transformers 1.
Okay.
And since it absolutely bombed in the theaters and it deserved better.
Scab Jeff. You don't pick fucking Kung Fu Panda.
I'm going to go Wild Robot. That's the only one I'm interested in actually seeing.
Okay. Jeff?
I'm going to pick Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Okay. Doug?
I haven't seen any of these.
Doesn't matter.
Mona 2?
I'll go with Transformers.
Okay. Blake?
I am proud to say I did not watch any of these.
Why are you proud to say
That's
that?
nothing to be
Just because
proud
they're
of.
animated?
I have to abstain.
Why haven't you taken your grandkids there?
They're too busy getting him sick.
Too busy coughing right in his
Can
face.
I hold you? I'm going.
Kyler Murray, you piece of shit.
I'm going. Kyler Murray's your grandson? I'm going Wild Robot. Love the movie. Great
2 weeks
film.
in a row, Kyler Murray screwed you. That sucks.
Take him out of your lineup, man.
This guy here is dead.
Man.
Horrible fucking pass.
Brian.
What did you vote for, Jason?
Wild Robot.
Blake, what did you vote for?
Nothing. He
He
abstained.
voted
he
for
abstained.
fucking Kyler Murray.
I don't want to do that. I'm going to vote for Wild Robot.
Yeah, we got a tie.
Yes.
So it goes to both Transformers 1 and the Wild Robot.
We don't break the tie.
I thought we usually
Well,
break
if that's the
ties.
case, Jeff, you voted Sonic 3, so take a pick.
We can change our votes.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Jesus.
I'm going to change my vote because, well, I have to because we can only vote for the two that tied. So I will go into the Wild Robot.
Does anyone else want to change their vote?
No, I'm going Transformers 1.
Okay.
I'll change my vote. I'll say Transformers 1.
Oh, fuck off!
I'll change my vote to the Wild Robot.
Oh, fuck off!
Your vote was the Wild
Your
Robot.
vote was the Wild Robot. So that doesn't matter. That doesn't mean anything.
So I guess Transformers 1 won?
No, it's still tied.
Still tied.
Oh.
What was your vote before, Brian?
No, we
I
have-
did. I changed my vote.
You went from Wild Robot to Transformers.
Yeah, so Transformers 1.
Yeah, Transformers 1 won because of the fan vote.
that's right, yeah.
Congratulations, Transformers. Great job.
You got something.
Before we get into the other podcast categories here, we got Best TV Comedy Series of 2024, picked by the fans and Hobie. We have in the first poll, English Teacher, St. Denis Medical, Chaos, and Conan O'Brien Must Go. And St. Denis Medical gets a vote with 53% of the vote. Poll 2, Only Murders in the Building, Abbott Elementary, Hacks, and The Bear. Only Murders in the Building won that fan vote. Poll number 3 had Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm sure that's Blake's pick. Bad Monkey, What We Do in the Shadows, and Nobody Wants This.
Is that finally over?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What We Do in the Shadows came out the winner in that one. So this will be go to Scab Jeff. Jeff, what is your pick?
Got to be What We Do in the Shadows.
There we go. Jeff?
Second or third, I guess now, What We Do in the Shadows.
Doug?
Only Murders in the Building.
Okay.
What a classy final episode of What We Do in the Shadows. Classy.
Okay.
What We Do in the Shadows.
I'm going What We Do in Shadows because I'm halfway through the last season now. I started binge watching it when I was 6, so that was great. Jerry's back.
Yes, Jerry's back.
What year? 96?
Oh.
Did you take over the New World yet?
What? Oh, he took over this street?
and 3/4 of the other street. Brian?
Thank you for waiting till the exact moment I decided to take a drink of water.
You're welcome.
I guess it doesn't really matter what I pick here, does it?
Always matters. Every vote counts.
Yep.
I'm going to vote for the Bear because that is
Okay.
the most superior show out of the 12 listed.
And Jim.
I'm going to go Ghosts.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay. The British version or the American?
American.
Okay. Well, you know what that means, Jeff.
It means What We Do in the Shadows won the Floppy.
There you go. I think second year it's won. So congratulations, What We Do in the Shadows. And finally, for the ending the TV categories, we got, after the best, the worst new TV series of 2024. Just give you some idea. The past winners have included The Idol, Bel Air, Tiger King 2, Can You See My Voice, Sunnyside, The Alec Baldwin Show, The Megyn Kelly Show, Kevin Can Wait,
How dare you?
Heartbreaker, and the one that started it all, Badge Judge and Utopia. So this year we have Dr. Odyssey, Echo, Grotesque, the Acolyte. Dr. Odyssey won.
Grotesque. I never heard of that.
Grotesquerie.
It's on FX.
Grotesque is on FX?
Yes.
Okay.
Dr. Odyssey with the the doctor on the love boat, basically, is won the fan vote with 31% of the votes. So we go to Jeff. What's your pick?
Oh, I get to go first.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of these, but I did watch The Acolyte. I wouldn't say it's worse. I did see Echo. It wasn't god-awful. I don't know what grotesquerie is, so I'll vote for Dr. Odyssey because the ads looked stupid.
Doug?
Yeah, I saw Echo and the Acolyte.
Yeah.
And they had potential.
Uh-huh.
So I can't vote for them. Dr. Odyssey looks ridiculous.
Yes.
I got to pick that.
Blake?
I have the luxury to say that I've only watched one of these pieces of turds, and that was The Acolyte. So The Acolyte fucking sucked.
I did see one episode of Dr. Odyssey, and it's amazingly embarrassing. But it's the only Star Wars show I stopped watching, so I'm picking The Acolyte. Brian?
I'm going to vote for Grotesquerie only because Travis Kelce should not be acting.
Oh, he's in that?
Yes.
Oh.
Jim?
You guys really limit yourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, I just went with the four listed here.
Deal or No Deal Island.
Oh, that's a good one.
Even
new
with the host?
Season comes out next week.
I'm so disappointed. Needed more Joe Manganiello.
Wow.
They had too much of Boston Rob.
Oh, way too much Boston Rob.
Everything has too much Boston Rob, to be honest. Scab Jeff?
I'm going to go English Teacher. That was
What?
awful.
Fuck you. That was a
Awful.
great show.
Awful show.
Is this the first time I'm hearing of this show?
You are.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Other than like it was nominated for
My wife
best
and I watched the series. We loved it. It was hilarious.
It was not hilarious. It's like they dug up the jokes that didn't work on other shows, and they said if we shove them all in this show, we can get them out of our way.
Jeff,
Could you relate to it that you actually taught English?
I did teach English.
Yes. Did you relate to that show?
I didn't.
Okay.
How dare you?
So that's why you're
Scab?
voting against it.
No.
Or voting for it for being bad.
How dare you?
No.
You lose your vote.
No, he doesn't.
Doesn't matter. Dr. Odyssey wins with 3 votes here. Let's give them a round of applause.
I mean,
Do they really want a round of applause for that one?
I can give him the womp.
Okay.
But
now,
the good news is 3 of these awards so far have been determined by the fan vote.
yeah. That's good. Let's see here. Now,
This next one's exciting.
next one is Salty Language, Brian and Tony.
Oh.
They put celebrity. Their category is celebrity that has not appeared on Hobie. That is their vote. Their category.
Best celebrity that's not appeared on Hobie?
They just said celebrity.
I mean, that's like, there's only like 3 people out there.
Well,
Left to be on Hobie?
Yeah.
so let's kick it on over to Salty Language.
Hey everybody, it's your boys from Salty Language here to give you guys the finalists for this year's Floppy Award for people or for celebrities that haven't been on Hobie to this
Yes, that is definitely the category we were assigned.
point. Yes.
Most assuredly.
Yeah. It's all right.
I mean, the number one here is just shocking to me.
Mhm.
The celebrity has not been on Hobie.
Mhm. The Rock?
Well, no, of course not. He's definitely been on Hobie, right?
Oh, sure.
No, I was going to say, Brian Stewart of Salty Language.
Yeah.
I mean,
It is
obviously.
amazing. They both our shows have gone on for 80, 90 years, and
Yes.
and yet not once
No
have I been
Brian.
on.
Hashtag more Brian does not exist in the Hobie social network.
I guess not. Yeah,
Sad.
maybe it's because I never have bad ideas.
That's true.
so I just don't qualify.
Right.
Maybe that's
right.
it. Yeah. All right. Well,
maybe.
yeah.
Number 2 is everyone loves this guy. It's Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Tiger Blood.
Yeah. He'd be a great
Hot
guest on there.
Shots.
Yeah.
What was the
Bring him on. Talk about Platoon.
Major League?
Mm-hmm.
Cocaine.
Cocaine. Yeah, that's what I would talk to him about if we had him on.
More cocaine.
Just cocaine.
It's nothing but cocaine.
That's it. There's just a lot of
flirting with Ferris Bueller's sister.
Yeah. Yes.
Although Charlie Sheen is responsible for one of my all-time favorite things that I still reference.
Hot Shots.
Golf clap.
Oh yeah.
From
Yeah,
Men at
fair
Work. Classic.
I thought it was going to be something from your favorite TV show, 2.5 Men. But all right.
I don't know if I've ever watched a full episode of that front to back.
Yeah, you're not missing a lot.
Yeah, I never felt like I was.
Right. All right. Who else we got? Looks like what?
Oh, go ahead. What
I was going to say director of the upcoming Superman movie, James Gunn. Apparently never been on Hobie.
Side note, which we'll get on this in our show too.
Yeah.
Really enjoying Creature Commandos.
Yes, we will for sure be talking about that.
So if you want to hear that, saltylanguage.com. Check out our podcast, guys.
Right.
Got to slide a plug in there, right?
Right.
Also, surprise nomination here. The 2024 version of me. How have I not been back on? What's up?
Yeah. It's probably blackballed by association at this point, probably.
I didn't pay my SAG dues.
Yeah. Well, you're getting old. You
exactly.
just SAG. You don't have to pay.
Enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey-o.
God. Hey ho. And of course, Brian. Just Charlie.
Yeah.
We all know what we're talking about. Charlie's like Prince.
Yeah.
You just
one
say
name.
Charlie. Cher, Madonna.
Right.
Someone else with one name.
Yeah. Someone else with one name.
There's got to be. What's another celebrity that has one name?
There's a lot of people that are known by one name. Like if I say Jordan, everyone knows I'm talking about Michael Jordan, that kind of thing. But or Kobe,
Jordan Peele.
Oh, all right. Sorry. I guess everyone doesn't know.
Hal Jordan.
Hal Jordan. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, yeah.
Jordan
all right.
Moments. Delicious.
I don't know about that.
All right. Anyway, let's get to
Let's get to it. Yeah. The people that Marley and Marley covering our making sure all the nominees and everything is fair and as can be, delivering Tony an envelope.
I love those Marley guys.
Ooh.
Anyway, yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. Brian.
Yeah.
Congratulations, sir. You did not win a floppy. You went to
What?
Charlie the dog.
Damn it. I knew as soon as I heard Charlie's name I wasn't going to win.
Gene?
It's ridiculous. Yeah. Actually, as soon as you said anything else, I assumed I wasn't going to win.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, of course it's Charlie. He's the goodest boy.
He's the goodest boy.
And this is 3 or 4 times in a row he's won whatever we've put up there. It's ridiculous.
I know, it's insane. It's almost like the system's rigged.
It's the write-ins, man. The people have spoken.
The people have spoken.
Like hashtag more Charlie, apparently now more popular than hashtag more Brian. It's ridiculous.
I kind of want to see a hashtag more Charlie shirt. I'm not going to lie.
We should make one.
Yeah, we should.
It'd be really funny. All right, well, there you go. So apparently Hobie needs to have Charlie on the show.
And they only have a few more days to get 2024 me.
Yeah, it's true. I can't imagine what kind
over, guys.
I can't imagine what kind of monster you're going to turn into in 2025. So
the way it's going, a snot monster. At least this past day.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
All right, well, there you go. Make sure you check out our show at saltylanguage.com. And, back to you, boys.
Let's give it a round of applause to Charlie Bandito. Second year in a row he's won.
That's 2 floppies more than you, Scab Jeff.
That's kind of mean, man.
I was really pulling for the Kool-Aid man.
Yeah. Charlie Sheen, I thought it was his year, too. Thought it was his year.
But I didn't want your basement
alive?
ruined by the Kool-Aid man, because he'd have to burst through.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, no. Somebody at the door?
There is.
Must be the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, next pick, or next category. This is a very prestigious award. Best Morris of 2024.
Is this my year?
Is this your year? Probably not. Best Morris of 2024. We have sister/cousin Pam Morris, Jeff Morris, who's in the studio now, aka Scab Jeff, Errol Morris. What?
You're the worst.
What? Errol Morris?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Is he related to Errol? Oh no, that's not how names work.
Errol Morris, let me get you this, is an American film director known for documentaries that interrogate the epistemology.
Integrate?
They integrate technology.
His film The Thin Blue Line and Sight and Sound, and he's an animal trainer. I don't know.
An animal trainer?
He's an anal trainer.
Wow.
He's from Morristown, New Jersey.
So, like the documentary Thin Blue Line?
Yeah.
I actually saw that.
It's a big. I think it
We
won the
also have
Oscar.
Morris Chestnut, Jack Morris, Garrett Morris, Morris Day, and Morris Solomon Jr.
Solomon Grundy Crush Car.
So, there you go. There's your picks. Doug, you start first.
Just reading
Most handsome man in the world.
Oh crap! Yeah, this is true. I promised. I'll go with Jeff Morris.
Do we get the applause? There's no applause going on. There should
Just
be
for
applause.
a vote? A vote doesn't get applause.
But it's a vote for someone in the room.
It was really tough because reading about Errol Morris, his film Fast, Cheap, and Out of Control interweaves the stories of an animal trainer, a topiary gardener, a robot scientist, and a naked mole rat specialist.
Ooh, I'm probably voting for Errol.
That's very intriguing.
I don't know. Did you not see Anal Town? Because that's whew. All right. So that's one vote for Jeff Morris. Blake.
I'm gonna have to go with the only Morris that I know, and that's Pam Morris.
Oh,
All right.
The only one that plays a druid.
Is that a D&D joke?
That's not entirely true.
You've played a druid?
Well, I feel that if I have an NPC who is also a druid,
Have you had an NPC that's also a druid?
yes,
I think you're just making that up.
I think Foxy Brown is a druid.
Really?
I think I'd have to look it up in the book.
I did not get druid bride. I got mayor vibes.
Doug, don't you love D&D talk?
What's that?
D&D talk.
Would you shut the fuck up?
Hey,
You sit here every week, 12 minutes an episode talking about Yellowstone, and I've never interrupted you. Give me... what? I have never interrupted you. Give me a minute, less than a minute even, to just discuss
who is
something.
Foxy Brown?
It's a character from Jeff's campaign.
Okay, we need that background.
She is the mayor of Meowington.
That is
Time
true.
out. Time out. Is Meowington... Is that where everything takes place in your D&D?
Not everything.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just one of the towns.
Okay. And what is she, Jeff? Scab?
I'd have to look it up in my book. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But she could be a druid.
But you don't know your own character?
Well, that doesn't come up.
He does know has hundreds of characters.
Oh, okay.
I guess. Every character that's not our PCs.
Oh, okay. Okay. What's your character in that world?
I have a dwarven fighter barbarian who just then multi-classed again into cleric.
What's the name?
Ragnar Steinhogvari. They're laughing. They're laughing at my character.
I like the name.
I'm not laughing at it. I'm laughing with it.
Do you have a person that sells stagecoaches and horses?
I don't think I have come across one yet. I personally don't run one, no.
Okay.
I have not come across an NPC.
Could I join and do it?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You're not going to ask about my character?
No. Okay. So
Okay, my character. is a druid and a rogue by the name of Ibrahim Moises.
What level is it?
Like 10.
I think we're like 10 and 1.
10 in druid and like 3 in rogue.
What was the last thing you beat? Like what creature?
Let's
When Jim was there, the last thing was a
Skeletons.
bunch of skeletons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. We just faced townsfolk this last week.
You killed townsfolk?
I did. Kicked one's head off.
Why?
Because
They were
evil.
attacking other people, and I am the sheriff.
Okay, that makes more
Again-
sense. Again, background, Jeff. Background.
My character did spend felt like 10,000 years in the abyss of torture.
I think it was 500,000 years worth of torture.
Well, it was every second was like a year or something, and it was it had a good name too.
So
I forget what it
if
is.
somebody asks you to draw a card from this deck of many things, just don't.
Did anyone get into the cube, the gelatin cube or whatever it is?
The gelatinous cube.
We
Yeah.
have not come across a gelatinous cube
Okay.
in this world yet.
Okay.
Sweet gummy cube. Sweet gummy cube.
Sweet gummy cube.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right, so anyway, we're voting for Best Morris.
So we got Sister Pam Morris and Scab Jeff with a vote. I'm going to go with Sister Pam Morris. Going to go with Sister Pam. She's awesome. She helped out at the at the Cincinnati Comic Expo. So we're good for
Wait, who voted
Yeah,
for
she's-
Scab Jeff?
Doug.
Me.
Scab Jeff isn't even on here.
Jeff Morris.
Mine.
Oh, on yours. Oh,
Brian, what's yours?
I will vote posthumously for Jeff Morris, the actor.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
I saw his tombstone.
Yes.
Fine actor, weather permitting.
Lamorne Morris,
Ah, yes.
Winnie the Bish.
Winnie the Bish.
Okay. Scab Jeff.
I'm gonna vote for Scab Jeff.
You pussy. Okay. Comes down to you. Scab Jeff has 2 and Sister Pam has 2.
I'm voting Lamorne Morris.
Okay.
Three-way tie.
Three-way tie.
So now we have to go back. Doug, who are you voting for?
I only said I'd vote for you once. I'm going
Well,
with
I made it to the second ballot at least.
I'm going with Errol Morris.
Okay. Blake, who do you got?
I'm going to go with the Morris that knows they played a druid, Pam Morris.
You want Pam Morris as well. Brian?
I'm going to go with Lamorne.
Okay. Doug, you can't vote for Errol Morris. He wasn't in the final 3.
Okay, I'll go Errol Morris too.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Scab Jeff?
I'll go Errol Morris too.
Jeff?
We'll just make it a clean sweep with Errol Morris.
Yeah! Congratulations, Errol Morris.
Is he even
It's
still alive?
amazing.
Is he still alive?
Congratulations, Anal Town director.
It's like the presidential election here.
That was an epic comeback by Errol Morris. That was exciting.
One for the ages.
Somehow snuck onto the second ballot without getting a vote in the first round.
It's the dark horse.
Let's
Just like James K. Polk.
Really shocked that Jeff Morris, the actor, didn't garner more attention.
I thought Jeff Morris, the comic book author, would.
That's
but
who I was going to vote for if he was on this list, but the intern didn't pipe it up right.
That's who it was, not the actor.
Oh, the actor was good. Like I said, that's a great tombstone.
But doesn't this make sense for this year? Errol Morris was in the finals, and he didn't run in the primaries, so that worked out.
Moving on. Let's get to the best ape films of 2024 presented by Stephen Izzy. The best part about Stephen Izzy, they didn't even pick the winner. We get to pick the winner.
Ooh.
So take it away, Stephen Izzy.
Hey everybody, I'm Steve.
And I'm Izzy.
And we're with Everything I Learned from Movies. And tonight,
tonight,
we are bringing out the nominees for the best ape movie of 2024.
We call it the Banana with the Dope Inside Award.
Yes, I gave it the banana with the dope inside. That's right. In anticipation of the 30th anniversary of Congo being released in theaters. Oh my God!
Yeah.
We thought we'd look back on 2024 and, see if you guys can figure out which ape movie is the greatest. And a surprising number of them for just 1 year, too.
Yeah.
Of course, there was Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Yes. The fourth movie. That's right. Fourth movie in the latest series of Planet of the Apes movies. Guys, they're all great, though. Yes, even the 2001. This one has a society of apes. Several societies, actually. It's basically a sword and sandals movie with apes.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that shit.
Yeah. Highly recommend. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, I loved it. Yes.
So that's the first nominee. Second nominee, Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire.
Yeah.
Guys, this is exactly what you want in a Godzilla and Kong movie. Yes. The opening scene where he rips a creature in half and the blood's all dripping on Kong. It's great. But yeah, there's lots of giant apes and other creatures, but we're talking about apes.
We're here for the apes.
That's right.
It's a kingdom of apes.
That's right. A new empire of apes. We also had Ape X Mecha Ape: New World Order. Of course, the sequel to Ape versus Mecha Ape that we talked about last April. Spoilers, we haven't seen this one yet because it's still brand new and I'm not paying $7 or whatever to watch it. But we will be talking about it this April. But guys, it's one of those sci-fi movies. The Sci-Fi Channel, was it Asylum or something like that. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Other contenders, we have Mufasa coming out. I guess next week.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when this is being aired on their thing, but yeah, there's definitely Rafiki's going to be in it.
Just a little Rafiki.
Yeah, he counts as an ape. I'm sure there will be others, as well as other CGI atrocities, lions, whatever. I'm sure it'll be great. It'll make $1 billion.
Yep.
Another movie that was a secret ape movie.
Secret ape movie.
Brothers.
Did we spoil the ape scene?
Of course. It's an ape movie. Yeah. So the movie's about twin brothers, Peter Dinklage and Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. They're former bank robbers. But
from a long line of criminals.
Yeah, they, one of them goes to jail and the other one tries to get straight life, but they get together for one last job. Spoilers: there's a scene involving an orangutan getting a hand job from Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a nominee for an ape movie, I'd say. A pivotal character in that film. There was also Monkey Man. All right, so technically that's Dave Patel putting a monkey mask on and exacting vengeance. Great movie. But does it count as an ape movie?
I mean, not really. It has a great title, but
you know what?
Also, monkeys aren't apes.
That's true.
Monkeys are monkeys and apes are apes.
But Dave Patel, humans, apes? No? I don't know.
Is he a great ape?
I don't know. That's up for you guys to decide. So, yeah, these last couple are kind of a stretch because the next one, Madam Web. There had to be an ape in that spider jungle that they keep going to in that stupid fucking movie. God damn it, that's the stupidest fucking movie I've seen in a long fucking time.
It's so bad.
So stupid. Every single thing. Nobody wanted to do it. Why was it made? That's Madam Web. I'm sure there's an ape in there somewhere. And the last one I just want to bring up, you would think Kung Fu Panda 4 would have an ape in it. No, apparently Jackie Chan's master ape or whatever his name is character isn't in it. I don't know. I haven't seen it anyway, but yeah.
There you go.
So yeah, those are your nominees for Best Ape Movie of 2024. Discuss, share notes or whatever, and then can't wait to find out who wins. Babe, are you on social media maybe selling art of apes or anything like that?
Yeah, you can find me everywhere at Untidy Venus. That's a goddess who's bad at housekeeping. I'm on all the social medias at Untidy Venus. Steve, where are you?
Oh, you can find me everywhere on all the major podcatchers under Everything I Learned from Movies. or hit us up directly on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Blueski at EILF Movies. That's everything I learned from movies. And, we mentioned April might be coming up. Guys, 2025 we have is the year of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of post-apocalyptic movies, but there'll be some other stuff speckled in. It's not all doom and gloom, right?
Isn't it?
Isn't it, guys? Please tell me it's not all doom and gloom. But thank you to Jason, Jeff, Jim, Brian, everybody out there, everybody with the history of bad ideas. Thank you so much for having us on.
We love your bad ideas.
That's right. You guys have the most bad ideas, the most baddest, you might say. So yeah, until next time, I'm Steve,
And I'm Izzy.
and we're with Everything I Learned from Movies.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
What's going on in the Congo? Things look pretty bad in the Congo right now. I hope you folks have lots of money. Did you get the diamond? No, the diamonds are here. Kahega! Stop eating my sesame cake.
He wants raindrop drink.
Who's got them? Tell me! Relax. You're in better hands than you should be.
Okay, this is a big one, Blake. Who are you picking?
What a fine selection of ape nominees. I'm going to have to go with, there was an ape somewhere in that jungle, Madam Web.
You know what? I like their philosophy. I'm going with Madam Web as well. Brian?
Kung Fu Panda 4.
Okay. Jim?
Madam Web.
Good call. Jeff? Scab Jeff?
Madam Web.
Yeah!
It was somewhere in that jungle.
With the spiders.
Well, I'm going Kung Fu Panda 4.
Yes. You know what that means? Madam Web has 2 more floppies than Scab Jeff.
Wait a minute.
What?
Doug hasn't voted yet.
Oh, sorry, Doug.
I'm going to take Kung Fu Panda.
Doesn't matter.
4.
They still lose 4-3.
I'm going to use my extra vote and vote Kung Fu Panda 4.
Oh, look at that.
As my
okay, so it goes to a tie.
prerogative.
So, Madam Web or Kung Fu Panda 4?
Doug.
Kung Fu Panda 4.
Blake?
There's an ape in there somewhere in that jungle, Madam Web.
I'm going Madam Web.
Kung Fu Panda.
Jim? 2-2.
Kung Fu Panda 4. I'll
Scab?
change.
Madam Web.
Jeff?
Well, I used my extra vote to get it this far. Kung Fu Panda 4.
Kung Fu Panda 4 wins!
Now that's how you win a floppy.
Still more floppies than Scab Jeff.
I could not let Madam Web win that. Under good conscience.
Jeff, or I'm sorry, Jim, you have a category for us too, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Go right ahead, sir.
This is the Floppy Award for the best podcast involving brothers based in Ohio. First off, we have the Jake and Logan Paul podcast, Impulsible, and I got the one that Jake does. Then we have the New Heights podcast, featuring the Kelsey brothers, the Nemeth Brothers podcast,
Yeah, Nemeth Bros.
and the History of Bad Ideas podcast.
Okay. Jim, what's your pick? Oh, it goes to me first.
Yes,
sorry.
good to you, Jason.
Hobie. I'm picking Hobie.
It's one for Hobie.
Brian?
I'm going to go with Nemeth Bros.
I'm going to go Hobie.
Scab?
You guys let me down on Best Morris, but I'll go with Hobie.
Ooh, we got the Hobie vote.
He's a better man than we are.
I'm just such a Jason Kelsey fan that I think I'm going to go Hobie.
Because Travis is on the show too?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Hobie.
Good call. Blake?
I don't want any appearance of nepotism or favoritism, so I shall abstain.
Well, that means Hobie wins.
Yes.
I love when we give us ourselves awards. Good job, Jim.
There's nothing better than winning your own award.
That's right.
It just proves that we are better than the Pauls, the Kelseys, and the Nemeths.
But the Nemeths at least got a vote.
Yeah, they did. And they would have been, if Hobie wasn't on there, I would have voted for the Nemeths.
Let's see here. Before we get into the last couple categories here, we actually do have a submission from Pop Culture Cafe. So let's pause and get them in here, and they can. Then we'll come back for the Pittsburghian of the Year award. Stork Pittsburghian of the Year.
Hello, this is the Pop Culture Cafe, TBC Cafe, and we've been asked to come in with another floppy for this year, the guys at Hobie, so we come up with our floppy award. Nothing really strange and news. It just shows that we thought that we would like to see rebooted. So it's not actually for the year, it's just something like the history of podcast, history of bad ideas. They kind of sound like they fling it. They have a little sheet to go through, but a lot of times they make up their own hobby awards.
Hockety.
So I'm here with myself and Scott. He's on the other end. You can't see him, but he's there. And our third contributor, Paul, he's busy. He's guarding the Queen right now, and it's a real easy job because she's dead. So really,
just laying on the floor with the ear to it, waiting for her.
Yeah, just waiting to see if we get the zombie Queen. So let's get down to it. So we decided to come up, like I said, 5 shows. Scott had picked these, and we all gonna agree with. The only thing that happened here, folks, is that we're all different. We have no idea what we have to pick. So the shows are 1, Maximum Overdrive. It is an older movie. I don't know if it was a TV show, but it was done.
Older movie, 86.
86. So about the evil trucks. Was it the evil trucks?
Basically, it was a cloud that covered the earth, and everything electronic, whether it be any kind of vehicles, was basically the real killer in the thing. We've seen the infamous Green Goblin on the front of the 18-wheeler. That's where it's from. Yeah.
I just think of everything electric, vibrators going around and killing people.
Yes.
So second one is Jim Kate.
Jim
Kate, sorry. The amazing film. I remember it, but also the film where the suddenly there's a hobby horse in the middle of the desert. So that's cool. Number 3 is Shocker. I remember seeing this a long time ago when I was in the thing. I just remember the cover, a guy sitting on it and getting executed and wearing the helmet.
Mitch Pileggi from X-Files.
He was in that. The fourth one, The Golden Child.
Actually, this time, and actually, it just showed up on Twitter. That movie was in the theaters in 1986 at number 1 for 5 weeks straight, starting last week. They had a thing on. 5 weeks at number 1, so it made money.
Yep. And the fifth one, Manimal. That amazing TV series where the guy was he changing the cats?
Yeah, Simon Corkindale.
Yeah. So our winner is basically going to have to be decided by a roll of the dice.
Yeah.
Because I picked Jim Kate if it was taken and done in a John Wick style. Yeah. And Scott, your pick was?
Maximum Overdrive. I love the whole technology tie-in. I think they could do either a movie or a series out of it, to be honest.
And Paul's pick was Manimal. So we tried to get in at the comic book shop. We had 2 friends of ours show up, and we asked them to pick at their list. We didn't tell them our pick, and they each picked something different.
Yes.
One picked The Golden Child, and one picked Shocker. So we are left to go roll of the dice. So folks, this is how real talk shows pick their winners. How real shows do it. So just a show, got a dice in my hand.
There you go.
The only problem, if 6 comes up, there's no winner. Fuck them. They get nothing. All right. So here we go. 5. Manimal. Manimal is our winner, our floppy for this year, the most show that we want to see rebooted and made new.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they could do a much better job with the CGI, because if you remember Space 1999, and the groundbreaking shapeshifters that they had on there, I'm sure they could probably do it much better than today, back then.
Yeah, okay. So, folks, thanks to the guys at Floppy. Floppy?
Floppy.
Thanks to the guys for their floppy, the big, thick floppy. And then thanks to the guys at Hobie. And
cocked and loaded.
The Hobies and
Hobie, it's Hobie. The history of bad ideas. It's not Floppy. Floppy is the award.
So we get a big thick floppy, the Manimal in 2024. Oh, fuck, thanks for letting us join your podcast this year again, guys.
We're getting fired. We are absolutely getting fired.
Yeah, or I'm in the same conversation level as Jason.
That's true.
Can't get stuff out correctly. Okay, thanks, guys.
Bye bye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history. Not so bad, there's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. History of bad ideas. Podcast.
You've been listening to Hobie.